Malawi. Quite packed, as you can see, with all the household effects of what we've got left of us. Having had our house broken into about 3 weeks ago. So we're missing a generator, a video and Derek's radio. We've stopped at a place just outside Messina, which is about 50 kilometres from the Zimbabwe border. And as we pulled up, about 10 members of the camping club or caravan club pulled up at the same time. But this is quite a hilly and green area around here. I'm just waiting for the monkeys to arrive. I'm not talking about Derek or Mark or Matthew, but usually when we pull up at this place, when we used to come from Rhodesia down to South Africa, we used to get noise in the background. A lot of monkeys running around from here.
Look at one of them right now.
Yeah, wouldn't chuckle it. About to have breakfast.
Is that cold? You've got to wear a coat. It looks beautiful and warm, but it's cold enough you've got to wear a coat.
Derek is always bloody cold. Yeah, 1:37, that's South African time, so I think that's the same as it is in the UK at the moment. And Marl making a nosh. We just get round the other side, and we've just gone through 2 tunnels, would you believe? Very, very dark and spooky inside where Matthew had a screaming session. Let's try and get to it. What are you whoppering at, eh? Oh, and that's me doing the cooking down there. Try and get the right video on it. We've got a gas stove instead of a bright, it's a bit quicker. Just smile, Willie, sir. Oh, God. Yeah, so we're off on our way as a dog. Even got the dog with us this time, we don't have to leave one behind. Right, okay, I'm going to have dinner. See you a bit later. As you can see, if I get me timing on here correctly, that's the date, that's the time, 11:49 on the 4th of the 7th, 8/92, and we're still travelling along. It's a bit windy and cold at the moment, as you can see. Derek's all dressed up. We've been travelling since about 6:30 this morning. We've lost something off the back. Not getting a very good rate of exchange for our rand for the Zimbabwean dollar, only about 2 to 1 at the moment. We had breakfast on the road, and we're now about 300 kilometres from Victoria Falls, where we're hoping to spend tomorrow at Matthew's birthday. There's nothing on the road at all. There's very, very little traffic, and we went through Bulawayo. It's clean and tidy. It started to look a bit neglected. Right, well, I'm going to turn off, and the next one we do is at Hawangi or Wanky National Park. Ciao for now.
There is a giraffe in the bush.
A giraffe stuck in the middle of Hawangi National Park. If Debbie turns at, what time is it, Deb, from the date? We press the end one, so we'll get the time and date. No, there's another one coming up now.
Wait. Where is it? Where is it?
Now,
Lost it. There it is.
there. Oh.
Got it. Right, one elephant.
Okay. One elephant coming up.
There's loads of them. Look, you can see 2 of them. They're really well hidden, aren't they? Watch out.
You mean watch out, mate? My foot is on the accelerator, I'm going forward. That thing decides to move rapidly. Oh yeah, over the back. There's 3 there.
Yeah.
You see him, Derek? Over the back there as well. Now look, here we go. His ear's getting up, he's got the up now.
Right, go. Go.
Right.
It's good. Oh yeah, look, he's smelling
His ears are sticking up. He's looking at you, Derek.
Oh yeah.
This is having a late lunch. I'll get the time on it for you. It's whatever the time, that's the 6:15, eh? Things not flavour that.
15 is 3.
Oh right, anyway, 15:31 hours, that's wrong. Yes, right, yeah, 15:31. 15. Oh, well, whatever the case is. We are in Zambia at the moment. Just had a bit of nosh. Having had my wallet stolen down at Livingstone. Marking. We come across the border all right, but we seem to be having a bit of trouble. We went to Wangi National Park, which was a load of rubbish. Or Wangi National Park, and then we went to the vehicle. Then we went to Victoria Falls. We didn't see much of that because we had to rush around to get the insurance on the car. So it's quite honestly, is that correct? No, we didn't see as many animals as we were supposed to see. You got the elephants, have you?
You got hot water.
And you got hot water. I lost the bottle because we've got no water to make tea with. Then I got out the vehicle and broke the milk bottle, so we've still got no water, no milk to tea with. So they got the salt for me at the moment. Our vehicle. I'll show you Pancras, Zambia.
Mark and I scare off a load of bobberdons, so
oh yeah. All the. Let me just get back to this. On top of the car there, as you can see, we've got everything you could possibly think of. And we're at the border point in Zambia, and the bloody monkeys come down and started undoing everything. They've thrown all the breakfast cereal all over the place. And everybody was laughing, so I was in the queue. Derek and Matthew had to get Mark had to go and show goodbye. I say it was after that I got my bloody wallet stolen, so we had to spend an hour in the bloody police station. But still, this is Zambia. Quite nice, but it's very, very poor. I mean, we've been into shops today, and it's just nothing in there. You just can't buy anything. We couldn't buy any milk or bread or sugar in Zimbabwe yesterday or this morning. So anyway, I'm turning off now, and our next hopefully will be in Lusaka. As I say, as I like going home to sleep. So as you say, that's the vehicle. It's done us very, very well so far. Right. Well, good morning. This is Derek, as you can see, getting up first thing in the morning. Behind him in the suit there is Marco. Look at that, eh? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. In the back there. Hello, Matty. Give us a wave. So if we can get that any clearer. It's just starting to, dawn's broken here. Been camping out overnight just east of Lusaka. We're hoping to make most of our way to Malawi tonight. Okay, we'll see you on the lakeside a bit later. Bye. We've been over to that village there to get some water, but unfortunately no one's there apart from a couple of pigs. Sorry about the wobble. Trying to get the date and the time. There you go. Once again, Smiley Lisa there. Smiley Lisa. There you go. Derek's back to us. Cooking dinner. Out there. Matthew, where are you? Say hi. Grandad. Thank you. Where is it? Nice. That's money, is it? That's great. So, that is it. We're, as I say, it's about 300 from the border. I'm going a bit fast because we've now run out of fat. Well, good morning one and all, and as you can see, it's the 10th of the 7th of 92. We're about 15 kilometres or 10 miles from Blantyre, where we was making for in Malawi. It's our first actual second morning here.
Oh, Matthew.
Having run out of petrol just over the border, and had to sell some of our clothes and electrical goods to buy petrol with. We didn't have any Malawian money or kwacha, which is what we're living in. It's a beautiful area. I'm going to say actually. It's a beautiful area around here. We travelled about 400 kilometres yesterday, 470 kilometres yesterday, so 400 miles, through some of the most beautiful country I've seen in Africa. Lovely and open. So, they're all washing and shaving. Oh good, just like that. We look like a real Jippo site. Right, I'll see you later when we get into Blantyre. I'll have some breakfast there. As you can see, the timing now is, that's the date I think, no, that's the date, it's the 10th. We've arrived in Blantyre. We just had some lunch with some people down there. very, very nice. And this is the outside shop where the chap is making furniture. You see it's back into what I would class as 50s or 40s or 50s, or perhaps even early 60s. Friends sitting down there and smiling. And over. And there's about 3 or 4. Smile there, Mark. I'll put you on the camera. Okay. This is first rule bath in Malawi. We're staying at some friends of ours' house. We met up in Botswana. And we've seen the Matthews come here with his white hair and white skin, his blondie hair, and they seem to have gone absolutely screwy over it.
G'day, Bruce.
We have now finally made it to Lake Malawi, having had quite a disastrous time in Malawi itself. We'll talk about a bit later. Let me try and get a view of the lake. I don't know if you can see the nicely placed right over the far side there. Quite early in the morning, 8:45 whatever it is. And oh god. And amongst the palm trees here. We're staying at Lisa. It's been one heck of a journey all through through Botswana, out of Botswana, through South Africa, and then Zimbabwe, which is a disaster. Zambia is atrocious, absolutely atrocious, and Malawi is going the same way. It's very, very poor country. Beggars all over the place. Houses falling to pieces. Not impressed at all. I was quite disappointed with the place. But we're going to have a couple of days here before going down to back through Zambia, through Zimbabwe, and then down to Durban, where we're going to do try and pick up a bit of work. Mark's got tummy bug. I don't know how he managed to get there. The people we stayed with were nice enough, but their house was right in the middle of what the Malawians call Soweto here. This is the man here, my friend, who's caught the fish this morning. And you've been watching us having our fish for later supper, dinner. Thank you. That's the boy at Lake Malawi with Gran. What a lovely couple. I'm glad you've got that many waves on a lake like this. The third largest in Africa, I'm told. Give us a wave, Deb. This is Lisa zooming out there on a canoe. It's 10 kwacha, that's about £2 an hour. No, 10, about £1.50 an hour. Too high that. Derek's just been in and I missed him. I was having a sleep. Well then, actually should be that's Mozambique over there. Give her a few hours, she could get there.
This is Matthew and Lisa on the boat. Oh, there he is. So it's helping Matthew. She's going to scream and has to come off, I know.
You'd think these two are hanging on, wouldn't you? Up and down there playing the sun, saying I'm not quite sure who's enjoying it most, Matthew or Mum. Well, rather than hanging on, you don't get little black children among hunks of wood, roving up and down. He's silent. That waiter with a smile on his face has been running around for us, left, right and centre. And Debs and Lisa about to get Brant and Liz. Yeah, G&T there, babe. That's Mark's orange if you want to share a bit with. Lovely, thank you, young man. That's Chinzano, babe.
Oh, no!
Thank you.
Dad!
Yeah?
There goes Dad canoeing, thinking he's Tarzan in the jungle. It's very windy, the sand is hot on my feet, so sorry about the shaking. Dad, give us a wave. Yeah, alright. Here we come. Smile. Gordon having a dip. I'm taking it as in going in because it's cold. This is Lake Malawi. This is where we get our drinks. And there's the way, oh, the chef. Right, now back to Gordon. This is Gordon's swimming. I don't know how well they're going to see him now. It's messy. This is Gordon's first bath in about 10 days. I don't think he enjoyed it very much. Look, take no notice of him. That's pure sand underneath. I don't know why he's staggering like that, unless he's had too much beer. Yes, I think definitely too much beer. Look at this.
I come out the water and the sun comes out.
Could be that you're a bit cleaner, you know, it's a reflection.
My favourite way.
Oh, sorry about that.
Got the date. That's 15th of 7th, 92. And Debs and Mark picking shells at 15:45. Mark, that's only 3:45, you wally. Yeah.
You said 45.
4:45. Hello, Smasher. Who's that? He just woke up from his afternoon kip. Or both of them have.
Is it cold?
Oh, pop in and have a look, mate. Shell piggy, will they ever grow up? Will they ever grow up, eh? That's Mark's Matthew's friend in the rear. There you go, splash them all.
No, because you wouldn't splash me.
I have to turn it off now because the battery's gone flat again.
Morning all. It is now 20 past 6 in the morning. See how far the land goes on and on and on.
And if you get a close-up of this, this is the bit of porn you've all been waiting for. Again, we're on the road. It's now the 18th. Okay. And we're off in about 20 minutes time. This is one of the valleys. Well, we've parked in. I had to park on a hill because, as I said, the battery has all gone up the creek. As you can hear, Lisa has a shout and rant and rave at Mark in the morning. Nice and peaceful and quiet. Very cold last night. We're hoping to make Kariba Dam this morning in Zimbabwe, or lunchtime. So I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, good morning, campers. This is Sunday, 19th of the 7th of 92. At 7:39 in the morning, we've arrived at the Kariba Dam on the Zambian side. We tried to get across the border last night, but it was closed. We got there at 7 and it closed at 6 o'clock. So we're at a place called Eagle's Rest. We won't leave here till about lunchtime. Today I don't think, because we're all having a bit of a wash up, etc. Going through. We had quite a day getting through Zambia yesterday. It was an absolute pain. But we met some nice people. And we're going to do hopefully a bit of fishing. Maybe doing a bit of swimming. It all depends how it is. But I'd like to get across to the Zimbabwean side to go to Caribbean Bay. That's the place I was when I was stationed for a couple of weeks there. It was beautiful then. I'm going to have a look at it now. Right. I'll bug off now because I'll have my cup of coffee and I'll see you later. Anyway, breakfast is not ready yet, so I'm going to give you some war stories. This beacon in front of us, on one I'm panning around to now, that's a lake we crossed. 14 years ago was the last time I crossed this, and that was when we did a raid into Zambia. And that was one that Pete Wright got killed on, and about 4 others of our medics. That hill up there has also got a light on it, a beacon, and that was what we used to guide our way through, or the choppers did. This is a very posh hotel down there, complex. Going round again, that's going into the sun now, I'm afraid. The oil just done, just photoed. I don't know if you get out right into the sun now. I'm going too fast for you. Now the lake. And quite honestly, I think this lake is far more prettier, oh, I'm shivering, than Malawi. Far more. That's Zimbabwe over there, which we'll be going over a bit later on today. As I said, about lunchtime. And that's the lake. It's very peaceful here. It's, as you can see by the river, there's the water. There's hardly a ripple on it. I thought I could go back to bloody bed again. Beautiful out there. We met an architect who was quite merrily talking to last night. He comes down here about 5 or 6 times a year from Lusaka, which is the capital, about 500 km up the road. These Thailand here is what few lads used to be stationed on during the war, watching all the boat movement to and from and the troop movement over here. Alright, there you go. Right, that's my walk up the hill. I've got another half a mile walk back now into the cove and my breakfast. As you can see, we're still on the 19th of the 7th of 92 and it's 1:20 or nearly 1:30 in the afternoon. Matthew's having a real screaming session because he's got chicken pox and the flu, and man says he's not allowed in the water. I hope you can just see how blue this is compared to Malawi. What is out there? That is absolutely blue. There's Lisa, I say Windy Matthew there with the chicken pots. Mark trying out the flippers. Right, we're leaving Zambia at about 3 o'clock because the border, as I said, closes at 6 o'clock, so oops, missed it. We're now on the Zimbabwe side of the border. This was Operation Noah, and we're now looking over the lake. Give us a smile, Lisa. And now Matthew, spot the dog, who's got the chicken pots. Just smile, Matthew.
Wave.
Wave. No, not feeling too happy. Right, I'm going to walk slowly. No, I'll turn off from, having turned back on. This is the view from the heights. Now, many years ago, back in 1979, I think it was, 78, I did a PT course here, and I had to run all the way up to the top here. I didn't do the PT course, I was a medic. It seems very strange coming back to here. It hasn't changed at all, it's still very, very attractive. Obviously people selling their wares and Red Dirt trying to do a deal with a man up there. But it was lovely, it was great. And it still is now. It's very peaceful, very, very quiet, very tranquil. We're now going down to have a cup of tea. Yeah. There you go. Yes, both.
Please keep an eye on him. He's right on that rock.
Yes, okay. And there's Matthew, as you can hear, nanning the great bear, panicking like hell. There you go. Right. The reason we've got this shot is I've been nagged into looking after Matthew in that sense that the little soul keeps running near the edge and Deborah is petrified of him going over the side. Give us a smile, Matthew. Go on.
And this is hanging on the wall because he's got nowhere to go.
This is Caribbean Bay, and in the background you can hear Matthew screaming his head off. This is where I was in 1978 when I came down with a PT course from Salisbury. A lot of it's changed. All you're seeing now was an open area where they had camping. Most of the lads with caravans and a few tents. It's changed considerably since then. I can't get the full amount in until we get around the sun, but it's certainly a lovely area. If I go much further, I'm going to go arm over elbow down a bit. But the lake has dropped. What you're looking at, the jetty there, if I get it close up for you, the top of that jetty was about 5 foot below that, was what we used to jump into and then swim out. That's how much the water's dropped down in the lake. So, we used to dive down from there to the ground, to what was the base there, and pick up the old coins that people had dropped out of their pockets, etc. But it's still a beautiful area, and they've really done a lot to the hotel inside there, which unfortunately you can't see at the moment. We'll get that later.
You videoing?
Yeah. There's Derek closing. Come on, walk towards me. Come on, don't hang around. Caribbean Bay, what a pleasure. Look at him. All you've got. So we're off again, as you see. It's the 20th this time, and it's 8:46 in the morning. Deb's slaving herself to a standstill, clearing up after there. Vehicle covered in washing, nearly packed, nearly ready to go. Matthew making a nuisance of himself in the background. This is a campsite just outside Caribbean Bay, where blew through the woods there. That's Lisa Jane, having come back from watching the nappies. Also, we're in Zimbabwe at the moment. A lot of visitors here, a lot of people camping. As I said, that lake out there is like a mill pond, there's not a ripple on it. The air is very still, you can see hardly any leaves moving on the trees. And a very enjoyable time. Prices here are quite cheap. We've led to believe they would be expensive, but they're not. You know, the food was cheap, milk was quite good. Right, well, I'm going to pack up and we'll... What are you playing at? I just don't know. Don't play in that mud. Well, it's now still the 20th, the 7th, 92, and it's 3:30 in the afternoon. This is Karoya Country Club, where we used to station ourselves with Fire Force back during the Bush War. Over there would have been where the choppers landed. It means absolutely nothing to anybody else apart from if you've ever been here. The club itself has changed. It's beautiful inside. It's very, very nice. Totally European, I must admit. Run by an ex-BSAP. I'm going too fast for that. Chappie's been 20 years in there, went back to the UK, didn't like it, came back here and then opened up, or started as a club manager here. The old squash courts over, I think it is as well. Choppers land over there as well during the war. And just there, right on that spot, we had always had our MRU, Mobile Resuscitation Unit. The only time I've ever played golf up to this date and this time was on this course here with a chap called Van, another driver and myself, and we made a complete arseholes of ourselves. I'll pop inside and show you the club. This used to be a swimming pool area, but they've covered it all in. I don't think the bowls was there when we was there, Pete, last. I can't remember there being a bowls place. I'd get inside because they changed it around a little bit. A lot of it is quite... oh, so there you go. If I can get the goodie into you. Members only, Karoya Country Club. Staggered through that door a few times. And now stay here. The vehicles used to go around the back there. We used to bring them in along that area there. And end up taking all the vehicles around there where I've just shown you. Nice club still, as I said here, nice club, but changed a lot. A heck of a lot. They're expecting 200 plus people here because the Manchester University is coming here to play rugby on Sunday, so there's been about 200-300 people here. Right, we're on. Well, good morning one and all. It's 21st of the 7th of 92. And it's 7:34 in the morning. And we're about to be off again. We ran out of petrol last night. There's Happy Harry there, first thing. Look at that. God, caught the boat race on that. It's 7:30 in the morning and we're off again. We ran out of petrol last night. We're just about 20 kilometres outside Harare. We're hoping to make it in a couple of hours' time. We're having trouble changing rand. is still the same at 21st, and the time is 11:30. Remember this park we sat in? We used to have our sandwiches, etc. The prices haven't changed much, but it's certainly got a lot more nice inside. We've just got to shoot off now because we've had some stuff stolen out the back of our car. Someone was speaking to Debbie at the front of the car, and his mate sold off and stole the stuff out the back. I'm going to take you inside now and show you what used to be just an empty shell. We used to sit over there. Right, if you remember right, this back when you were there was just empty chairs and stuff inside. This is absolutely lovely, really, really beautiful, nice and cosy, a friendly atmosphere, service is exceedingly good out there, and the prices are more than just generous. It's nice. The sun outside and the cornice inside, and the person that's certainly done the interiors on here knew that she was on the bell. As I said, lovely atmosphere. Alright, well, we're on our way now to see John, and then we're going back down to Bridge. That's the lady that owns it.
There you go, it's Matty.
I'll put it away then, chuck it out. Chuck it away, you've got too much gas there. Throw it away, clean your pan out and start again.
Start again. See, Debbie, you're not
Nothing wrong with that. No, that's all right.
At least you've got a bloody video on as well. Turn that video off, woman.
Oh yeah, by the way, everyone's doing
I hope that video doesn't show
That's John, we're staying around his house.
Does it show smells?
Yes, it does.
Oh, I don't believe it.
It's dead on there. Yes,
Throw them away.
John, can I leave you the rest? Can I just go and sit down? I'll
Yes,
back to
love,
it.
yes. You go and look after the fire inside.
Hi everyone, that is Derek. He has had the dinner.
Thank you very much, LJ.
Oh, I don't know if you can see Dad.
You're going to crack that if you
But, yeah, that's Dad doing John's car. Okay. Okay everyone, that's the dinner table. With burnt spaghetti and bolognese, which Derek's just done. There's Mark. Mark, wave to man and then please. He's miserable because I woke him up. Alright, I'll show you on the front room. There you go.
Yes, now. You say this is the, oops, sorry about the twiddle on that. Well, the park in Salisbury, Harare, where we used to sit in the afternoons and have our cakes and stuff, Mum, remember? Well, Derek's just taking Matthew on the boat and we're about to see what it's like. I'm going to shoot down here and film it now. Back in a minute. Well, it doesn't seem possible. It was 13 years ago. Give us a wave, Matthew. Yes. Hey, a long time ago, 1980 last time he was here. Around 1992. Give us a wave, Matty. Bossy son. Don't know which way to go. There you go. Remember the ski lifts over there? Children used to go around on. The only thing they've cut down is the go-karts over the back there. They're not. Oh, the amount of chairs as well, Lisa says they're cut down. The train's still the same, which we'll get on in a minute. Right, the African Queen Mark III. He's waving, but he doesn't know what to. Hello, Smasher. Yes, darling. Give us a wave. He loves every second of it. That's all he does is point. Not the wave, and it's too energetic. As I said, we came here totally looking to find fault with Harare and Zimbabwe, and we can't. The other side, going through Bulawayo up to Victoria Falls, was just a load of crap, and even Victoria Falls was a load of crap. And I mean that because we couldn't buy bread, eggs, milk, anything there. But coming down this side, which is Mashonaland, it's beautiful. The houses are big and beautiful. They look as beautiful then as they do now. Now as they did then, should I say. But what absolute little treasures they are.
There you go, that's the end of their ride.
You want to go home, me? Conquering heroes.
Hello, where are the tickets?
Right. Train they used to go on, and there's Aoife and Matty. He goes a bit fast, this bloke. See if we can catch him when he comes round. Here he comes, centre dozen. Trying to find this bloke that's going really fast on here. You waving? Still a very popular venue, though you got a change of colour, but still popular. There's anybody and everybody. And the family sitting down enjoying themselves in the afternoon.
And he's literally, look. You can't pull it off, slice it off. He's got by it, all his rolls, doesn't he?
See what mess he gets into, yeah.
They're nice. He's nice there, doesn't he? He's got his bag in, fine.
You got it on your hands, look, on your jersey.
On his bottom of the jersey.
When he was a baby and I was pulling it off to give it to him, he kept biting my fingers. I was trying not to pop it in his mouth like that with the flat of my fingers.
He's trying to bite it and it's dissolving in his mouth.
Well, they got those go-karts here, which we used to have. They're down to pedal cars, so it's pedal power. I'm going to see I'm getting my revenge there. His legs just aren't long enough to get around here. And Mark's got a lot of pushing to do. No, he's driving like his mother's. Sounds like they're having a whinge there. It's a lovely area, lovely. We are amazed. I came to Zimbabwe looking to find fault, and quite honestly I can't. It's lovely. Nothing has changed. A few more black faces around town, but nothing has changed at all. All the bullshit stories, what we heard about the place is just rubbish. You can hear Mark's voice in the background there. Takes you back, what, 13 years, doesn't it? When I used to push him around on it, but again he was a bit more sense and he shot off on the battery powered ones, but they're gone. Well, it's a Sunday morning on the 20, whatever that is, I can't see, 26th of the 7th. This is John Bolton Smith's house. It's at 9:45. John I met in RLI when I first joined in '77. He came over with £1,000 in his pocket, and he sold a restaurant and paid out other people money. And this house here on 3.5 acres of land, he's got swimming pool, tennis court over the back there. He's worth about $1 million at the moment. He's got another property as well, but he's been wheeling and dealing here. Lovely lad, a bit eccentric. About 58, 50 years of age. I reckon like him because he's in the Masons. Nice bloke all round. That's the driveway in. We've just been robbed last night again, which is getting a bit annoying. Robbed about every bit of clothes I have, including the suit the brother gave me, all Debbie's jewellery, my jewellery, the lot. So we stand absolutely with nothing at the moment, apart from the clothes on our back and the clothes that we came in with, in the house with. But not to bother, we're off now to what was Fort Vic, Victoria.